What up, though, y'all? So I finally decided to go ahead and do a story time. As y'all can see, my people say do the story. People need to hear it. So fuck it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the story. Let's get it. I know what I'm about to say about to sound crazy, but this not it. But I literally caught an Uber from Detroit, Michigan, all the way to San Diego, California. I got over 20, 30 people that can vouch for me. People been asking me to do this story because dude had made his little post plan and shit like that, saying that he actually did it. But me, I actually done it. And I'm about to tell y'all the story and show y'all, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck went down. All right, man, this story start where in 2016, I had lost my mom. She passed from a heart attack. Left me her crib and shit, man. Left me a whole bunch of shit. I was like, for sure overwhelmed. I was like 23. For sure overwhelmed. Real stressed out. I'm talking about, man, I couldn't make a motherfucking dollar happen. And I don't, like, around that time, I for sure was like, just mentally fucked up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my mans at the time, my man's Juno, I'm gonna tag him in here. He just kept it real with me, you know what I'm saying? He used to be, like, all my people used to be coming over, fuck with me and shit like that. We used to be scamming and punching, we used to be punching Benihanas and shit like that. That's really when I really started first learning how to punch and shit. But one day, cuz was just like, bro, you wanna go to Cali and shit, man? I'm like, hell yeah. He like, man, you just need to get away. He like, man, we can go out there and fuck around, fuck with the phones, whoop, all this extra shit. Just, you know what I'm saying, want to get away, you know what I'm saying? And some real appreciative shit I can look and see. Now motherfuckers seen that I was in a bad space and wanted to help me get out of that funk. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I'll go to Cali. So one day, we chilling at my crib. We already had it set up. He came with, you know what I'm saying? My boy came and gave me the right shit together. And this when Uber first came out. You feel what I'm saying? Uber had first just came out and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So around this time, if you had an Uber, you could put Uber on a debit card back then. They used to give you 3 free rides. You feel what I'm saying? So Cuz had some good work. You feel me? Punched the Uber up. I punched up a black truck. That motherfucker came to 10,000. It came between like 10,000 and 13,000 for the ride. You feel what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I already had the car punched up. I had the ID made. Like, back then I had my haircut. You know what I'm saying? I got, like, with my haircut, I got like a little decent texture of hair. My man's, he got like that little curly hair texture. And so, you know what I'm saying? They passed. I ain't had beard and all that, like thick ass beard and all that shit. Then I had like the little slim shit. You feel me? So, order the Uber. The Uber nigga come. When the Uber man get there, man, he called somebody on Uber, and they asked him to verify, do he got the card, do the ID match the card? I had everything that matched up. So the person on the line asked the driver, like, hey man, it's up to you. Everything checks out. Everything's legitimate. Do you want to take him for the ride? Dude said yeah. And then we started off. Now, mind you, this is my first time really, like, punching and shit like that, fucking around with that type of shit. I always been into banks and all that type of shit, but this is my first time, like, really punching on a big level like that. Like, fuck some Benihanas. You feel what I'm saying? So, the Uber nigga, we drive to his crib. He get a suitcase, fill some clothes up and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I go get me some weed and shit. I go get me, like, a half ounce of shit. Get a couple dollars. I got a whole bunch of cars on me and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super excited then. So we get to driving and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We get to beating the road. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I was super excited, so I get to find up. I'm blowing. I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? This black truck, I'm feeling good. You feel me? I'm telling the nigga, like, man, keep these motherfucking windows rolled up, because he keep rolling the window down. He fake coughing and shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He acting like I'm just smoking him out type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I just smoked the nigga out and shit. Next day come and shit. So, mind you, my homie tell me, like, nigga, don't spend no money, use these cars and shit. So I really was, like, kind of, like, spooked on using the cars. I ain't about to sit up here in front. I'm experienced now. This was so long ago. I'm 10 times experienced. I was spooked on using the car. So I had the Uber nigga pull up to a McDonald's. I ordered probably like $100 worth of shit at the McDonald's. I tell the Uber nigga, like, man, I'm going to tip you 200. Go ahead. You feel what I'm saying? Pay for the McDonald's, get you some woo. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga to pay for the shit. We get to driving this shit. I do get to driving this shit, use bathroom breaks, all this extra shit. I smoke. I'm back blowing. Nighttime come, I fall asleep. No, like I smoke probably all the way to the night. I fall asleep, I wake up, we in Iowa. Right? This the hotel right here. I was in that bitch. Let me show y'all. That motherfucker set right off the water. I gotta find that picture where I had drove I ain't drive it, but that was my first time ever driving a Lamborghini up there. I had them ugly ass Kobe Bryant first Adidas song in the Lamborghini riding around that bitch, doing what I want to in that bitch. But check this out. This when I had first got off the when I got off the train. I was in Oakland. I had got off the train in Oakland. I'm gonna post a real picture on my on the page with the what's the name so you can see the time and the date when 2016. But this when I had got off the train in Oakland. I had ended up catching catching a Lyft from right there to that hotel to the Marriott. This was like my first night. Oh, you see how to say the date and stuff right there? This was like my first night in there and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I was sitting by the water. They had like some sweet ass it's like a fire pits, but it was in the back, and like the whole back of the hotel was oceanfront. You feel what I'm saying? You would just see nothing but oceanfront in the hotel. I'm talking about this shit was beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? I lost my mama and shit. I was for sure in my feelings. You feel me? But here go another funny story. In the midst of that, I get there. I'm still spooked to use the cards. So one day, like it's an In-N-Out burger that's not too far from there. Like you can walk to it. So you know, my motto is you never lost a place you never been before. So I say fuck it. I walk to there. I say the In-N-Out burger. I walk to that motherfucker. As I'm walking to the In-N-Out burger, my man's called me and say, you know what I'm saying, you there, bro? You good? Bro, I say, Steve, yeah. I'm like, he like, what you doing? I'm like, shit, I'm about to go to In-N-Out, give me some food and shit. He like, In-N-Out with you? You ain't getting no room service and all this extra shit. I said, room service? What you mean? I'm like, that shit expensive. I ain't about to pay for that. I'd rather get some In-N-Out burger. He like, man, go back to the room and call me when you get there. I still get my In-N-Out. Get back to the room and shit. I call him when I get there. He say, pick up the phone, tell them and order. He say, pick up the phone and order what you want. Say, order what you want. He say, first off, pick up the phone and tell them you want to extend your stay for 2 weeks, charge it to the card to the room. He said, after you do that, you tell them that you want to order some room service and charge it to the room. Man, I did that shit. They extended that motherfucking room, dog. They brought that room service up there. Hey, I went room service crazy after that. Hold on. You see the shit? That was just some quick shit. I say, okay, y'all doing that. And that's a mimosa. The next morning, I come corned beef hash, mimosa, plate of fruit, bacon. I end up having a Lyft just pick me up and dropping me off at some mall that was there. End up meeting this funny ass white dude. I thought he was the feds. He kept trying to throw weed on me. I thought he was the police at first, dog. I swear to God, I was kind of like iffy and shit, but I'm like, beat this nigga ass. We was saying, woo. End up being a cool ass white dude. Took me to the best. I'm talking we was in, and I kept saying San Diego. I was in San Francisco. I apologize for that. He took me to this Chinese place. Vietnamese place. The best fucking shrimp and steak fried rice I ever had in my life, even to this day. That was in 2016, and that was the best shrimp fried rice I ever saw. Big ass tiger shrimp. Look at the shrimp. Them shrimps was big as hell. This is on the old phone. Them shrimps was big as hell. Good ass steak, and that duck sauce was perfect. It was if I don't know the place, but I could probably look it up and find it. It was right down the street and walking this because it was like if you ever been to San Francisco, by the Giant Stadium. It's like a walkway and like the street go up and down and shit like that, but it's a whole bunch of clubs and shit. And this place is right there on there. Like if my memory is so out cold, I can remember the place where it's at if I get to it. Like if I go there, I can literally take us to that bitch. That shit was so cold. And I just want to reference again that motherfucker was off the water. Like, man, that motherfucking room was so perfect. But listen, one day comes, so it's like I'm a couple weeks in and shit. One day come, they call me, hey, Mr. Jones, your card not working, woo, and all this extra. I need you to come. And I say, you know what, I'm gonna come down and shit. I'll pack my bag and I get the fuck up out that bitch so quick, dog. I end up going to the Hyatt. I stayed at the Hyatt for like 4 days, and then it was like extended stays and little rinky-dink hotels out there I had stayed in and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I end up staying in Cali for like a month. I supposed only went for that little time, but I end up staying in Cali for like a month after I called the Uber. Which hits me to this other story that I gotta go through, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all back. We already 9 minutes in. I know y'all like this already a lot to digest that I caught a fucking Uber from Detroit, Michigan to fucking San Francisco, California, and then end up having to get out the motherfucking Uber in Iowa to catch a train from Iowa to San Francisco, California to stay in California for a month. I will be back with part 2. This shit is funny as hell. No lie.